Hey everyone, and welcome. Are you finding it a little tougher to open that pickle jar than it used to be? Or maybe you're feeling a bit less steady on your feet than you'd like? It's something many of us experience as the years go by. You know, after about age 50, we can naturally start to lose muscle mass, about 1 to 2% per year, and that can really pick up speed if we're not careful. By the time we're over 60, this muscle loss, sometimes called sarcopenia, affects a surprising number of folks. Some studies show it could be as high as 1 in 10 community-dwelling men and women, and even more for those in hospitals or nursing homes. But what many people don't realize is that there are some simple, natural things we can add to our routine to fight back and help our bodies rebuild that precious muscle. And if you're thinking, well, that's just part of getting older, I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to dictate your strength or your independence. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share 3 fantastic natural powders that can give your body a real boost in the muscle department, helping you stay strong, active, and in control. Losing muscle as we age isn't just about how strong we feel. It can affect our balance, our energy, our ability to bounce back from illness, and even our independence. But the good news is, we can absolutely do something about it. Today, we're diving into 3 natural powders that research suggests can help seniors like us rebuild and maintain muscle mass after 60. We're going to count down our top 3, and for each one, I'll tell you what it is, why it works, and how you can easily add it to your day. And you'll definitely want to stick around for our number 1 pick. It's a real game changer for muscle health. The information we're sharing today is based on scientific research, including findings from studies published in reputable journals and highlighted by organizations focused on health and aging. Now, before we jump in, a quick but important reminder. This video is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult with your personal physician or a qualified healthcare provider if you have any questions about a medical condition or before starting any new supplement or exercise program. They know your specific health situation best. All right, let's get started. Number 3. Collagen peptides, the body's scaffolding support. Kicking off our list at number 3, we have collagen peptides. You might have heard about collagen for keeping skin looking youthful, but believe me, it plays a much bigger role in our bodies, especially as we get older. So, why collagen? Well, collagen is actually the most abundant protein in your entire body. It's a key building block for so many things. Your skin, yes, but also your bones, tendons, and ligaments. It's like the glue that holds everything together. The catch is, as we age, our body's natural production of collagen starts to slow down, and that can affect all those tissues. Now, when we talk about directly building big muscles, collagen isn't the first thing that usually comes to mind, like some other proteins. But it's incredibly important for providing the scaffolding or the supportive framework that your muscle tissue relies on. Think of it this way. Strong muscles need a strong support system. For us seniors, getting enough protein overall is absolutely vital. Collagen peptides offer an easy way to boost your daily protein intake, and that in itself helps to slow down that age-related muscle loss and supports overall muscle function. It's about supporting the whole system. And there's another plus. Some studies have shown that collagen can also be beneficial for our bone mineral density, which, as we all know, is another really important concern as we get older. Imagine a well-built house. Collagen is like the strong, flexible framework, the studs and beams, or even the rebar within the concrete. It's not the bricks themselves, but it provides essential support and resilience to the whole structure, helping everything stay strong and work together. How can you use it? One of the best things about collagen peptides is how easy they are to use. Most brands are virtually tasteless and dissolve really well in both hot and cold liquids. So you can just stir a scoop into your morning coffee, tea, a smoothie, or even mix it into a bowl of oatmeal or your favorite soup. You likely won't even know it's there. As for how much to use, many studies have looked at daily doses ranging from 2.5 grams all the way up to 15 grams. Often, a single scoop from the container will give you somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 20 grams. It's always a good idea to check the packaging on the specific product you choose for their recommendation. And when should you talk to your doctor? The good news is that collagen is generally considered very safe, and side effects are rare for most people. But as I always say, it's a smart move to have a quick chat with your doctor before adding any new supplement to your daily routine. This is especially true if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking other medications, just to be on the safe side. So, collagen is fantastic for that foundational support, helping keep our body's framework strong. But what about giving your muscles a more direct energy boost for activity? That brings us to our next powerful powder. But first, if you're finding this information helpful and maybe learning something new today, do me a quick favor and tap that like button just below this video. It really does help our channel reach more folks who could benefit from this kind of information. Thank you so much for that. Number 2. Creatine monohydrate, your muscle spark plug. Coming in strong at number 2 on our list is a real powerhouse, folks. Creatine monohydrate. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't creatine just for those young bodybuilders at the gym? Well, let me tell you, the research is clear. Creatine has some absolutely fantastic benefits for us seniors too. Why creatine, you ask? Creatine is actually a natural substance that your body already produces, and it's stored right there in your muscles. Its main job is to help your muscles produce energy, especially for those quick bursts of activity, like standing up from a chair, lifting a grocery bag, or catching yourself if you stumble. You can think of creatine as a rapid recharger for your muscle batteries. It gives them that extra oomph when they need it most, almost like a spark plug for your muscles. Here's why this is so exciting for older adults. Numerous studies have shown that when seniors take creatine, especially when they combine it with some form of resistance exercise. And I'm not talking about heavy weightlifting unless you want to. Even light body weight exercises using resistance bands or simple chair exercises count. It can significantly help to increase muscle mass, boost strength in both your upper and lower body, and perhaps most importantly, improve your ability to do everyday things. We're talking about things like getting out of a chair more easily, walking with more power and confidence, and just generally feeling more capable. This isn't just about looking good. It's about living better and maintaining that precious independence. And get this, the benefits might not stop at your muscles. Some really interesting research is emerging that suggests creatine can also support brain health and cognitive function as we age. So you could be doing something good for your body and your mind, which is a wonderful added bonus. So, what's the action step? When you're looking for creatine, the one you want is creatine monohydrate. It's the most studied, most effective form, and the good news is it's usually quite inexpensive and easy to find. For most seniors, a simple daily dose of about 3 to 5 grams is what the research shows to be effective and safe. Some people talk about a loading phase where they take more for the first week, and that can saturate your muscles a bit faster. But for long-term benefits, that consistent 3 to 5 grams each day is really the key. You can easily mix it with water, a little bit of juice, or add it to a smoothie. And remember, creatine gives you the best results when you're also doing some kind of activity that challenges your muscles a little bit. It helps your muscles make the most of that extra energy. A word about talking to your doctor. Here's some reassuring news. Creatine is one of the most researched supplements on the planet, and it's considered very safe for most healthy older adults, even when used for a long time. However, and this is important, if you have any pre-existing kidney conditions, or if you're taking medications that affect your kidneys, it's absolutely essential to talk to your doctor before you start taking creatine. They can help you decide if it's right for you. So we've covered structural support with collagen and a fantastic energy boost with creatine. But what about the essential raw materials, the actual building blocks your body needs to construct new muscle tissue? That brings us to our number one pick, and it's a classic for a reason. Before we get to our number one natural powder, I'd really love to hear from you all. Have you tried any of these powders before, collagen or creatine? Or perhaps you have another favorite natural tip or trick that helps you stay strong and active as you enjoy these wonderful years? Please share your thoughts and experiences down in the comments section below. It's a great way for us all to learn from each other and build a supportive community. Number 1. Whey Protein, the muscle-building gold standard. And now, for our number one natural powder to help seniors like us rebuild and maintain that vital muscle mass after 60. Drum roll, please. It's Whey Protein. This one, my friends, truly is a champion when it comes to supporting our muscle health. Why whey protein? Whey protein, which, as many of you know, comes from milk, is often called the gold standard for a very good reason. It's what we call a complete protein, meaning it's packed with all the essential amino acids. Those are the building blocks that your body absolutely needs to build and repair muscle tissue. But here's the really crucial part. Whey protein is incredibly rich in a particular amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the main ignition switch, or the foreman on a construction site that signals to your muscles, "All right, team, it's time to get to work, time to grow and repair." Now here's something really interesting and important for us to understand as we get older. Our muscles can become a bit, shall we say, stubborn or less responsive. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. In plain English, it means that our muscles need a stronger, louder signal and often more protein to kickstart that muscle-building process compared to when we were younger. It's like our muscles' hearing isn't as sharp as it used to be, so we need to speak up. Whey protein, with its high concentration of that key amino acid leucine, delivers that loud, clear signal very effectively, helping to overcome that resistance. You'll generally see two main types of whey protein out there. Whey concentrate is a fantastic all-around choice. It's very effective and often a bit more budget-friendly. Then there's whey isolate. This form has been processed a bit more to remove most of the lactose, milk sugar, and fat, so it packs even more protein per scoop. Whey isolate can be a great option if you're watching your calorie intake closely, or if you find you're a bit sensitive to lactose. What's the action step for whey? Whey protein is incredibly versatile, which is another reason it's so popular. You can blend it into delicious smoothies with fruits, vegetables, and maybe some spinach. It stirs wonderfully into your morning oatmeal or a bowl of Greek yogurt, giving it a nice protein punch. You can even get unflavored versions that you can add to savory dishes like soups or mashed potatoes for an invisible protein boost. Your family might not even notice it's there. When it comes to how much to use for supporting muscle health, aiming for a serving that provides you with about 25 to 35 grams of protein is a good target. This is especially beneficial if you can have it within an hour or two after you've done some kind of activity or exercise, even a brisk walk. This amount helps meet those increased protein needs that we as older adults often have to effectively stimulate muscle growth and repair. Many protein powders will give you this amount in 1 or 2 scoops, but always check the label. And, importantly, when to talk to your doctor. For most people, whey protein is generally very safe to use. Of course, if you have a known dairy allergy, whey protein is not for you, and you'd want to look at plant-based protein alternatives. If you're significantly lactose intolerant, whey isolate might be okay, but you'd want to start with a small amount, or again, consider a non-dairy option. Now, this is quite important. Whey protein can interact with certain medications. For example, it can affect how your body absorbs levodopa, which is used for Parkinson's disease. It can also interact with some antibiotics and certain medications for bone health called bisphosphonates. So, if you are taking any of these or any other regular medications, it is absolutely essential to have a chat with your doctor or your pharmacist before you start using whey protein. They can give you the best advice for your specific situation. So there you have it, folks. 3 powerful natural powders that can be real allies in our quest to stay strong and vital. Collagen peptides for that all-around structural support and healthy joints. Creatine monohydrate to give your muscles that fantastic energy boost and support strength. And our number 1, whey protein, for providing your body with those high-quality, essential building blocks it needs to build and repair muscle. Please remember, experiencing significant muscle loss and weakness isn't an inevitable sentence that comes with aging. It's not something you just have to passively accept. These supplements, especially when you combine them with a bit of regular movement that you enjoy and a balanced, nutritious diet, can be absolutely fantastic tools in your personal health toolkit. It truly is all about taking those proactive steps, making those conscious choices for your health. Even small, consistent changes in your nutrition and your activity levels can lead to really big, noticeable results in how you feel each day, your energy levels, your physical strength, and most importantly, your ability to keep doing all the things you love to do. We're talking about maintaining your independence, your vitality, and your confidence for many, many years to come. The goal here, what we're all aiming for, is to help you hold on to your independence, keep that spring in your step, and live with confidence and joy, no matter what the calendar says. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I truly hope you found this information helpful, and more than that, empowering. Here's to each and every one of you, to staying strong, staying active, and living your very best life at every age. If you haven't already, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click the little bell icon next to it. That way you won't miss out on our future videos, where we'll be sharing more tips and insights for healthy and vibrant aging. And if you know a friend, a family member, or anyone who you think could benefit from this information, please do them a favor and share this video with them. Take good care of yourselves, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.